much was it? 15,000?
It was a reorder for 15,000.
And do you know when they want it delivered?
I think 3 months.
Is Betsy going to be upset because we're taking it from Corey?
No, we're buying additional merchandise.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's
from
good.
Hong Kong.
Great. Okay.
And we also got an order from Tokyo.
Japan? Oh, nice.
So he's really happy.
Oh, good. In addition to the 15?
Yeah, I think a $2,000 order for Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
I pretty much set the flight plan here at Flight One. I'm Brad John, the co-founder of Flight One. Our 10-year birthday is a very big milestone for us. I mean, 10 years. Our next big goal is to open many stores in the U.S., to go international, and to really become the travel authority throughout the world. That's our kind of next step. We kind of look at our goal setting in different ways. I mean, for John and I, my business partner, you know, we have goal setting for 5 years, you know, because that's not really that long in a business. You know, we have planned to do a certain amount of business in 2008. Because of the current economy, we're not doing exactly that amount of business. Well, you know, all my financial plans are based on doing X amount of business. So now I have to re-plan because I'm not doing that business. So it's just like if you have your own bank account and or your paycheck, you know each week you're going to get X amount. And if you plan to spend all that money, but now you don't have it, something has to change. I don't think it's going to affect store openings, but it may affect other things about how much merchandise I'm going to buy or hiring a new person tomorrow, you know, things like that. And that's part of retail. Of course, we want to be in every major city all over the country. Right now, we're on the East, Midwest, and West. We want to go to the South, we want to go to the Northeast. We're very close to signing some deals in Australia and Japan. And right now, internationally, we have a shop in Harvey Nichols in Dubai. We are planning to open 25 to 30 stores in the next few years.
If we grew that rapidly, obviously we would need to restructure the corporate level first before we could attempt to work with the stores at that kind of volume. And Brad and I discuss that a lot anyway. We're always talking about, you know, in a year, if things are different, what would we do? If we suddenly sped up, what would we do? So we're talking about that all the time. My name is Emily Griffin, and I manage crew development for Flight One. I think that as I've grown with the company, I've learned more and more how to plan, and I've realized that my role is increasingly that of a planner instead of a doer. I think when we were smaller, I was more of a doer, and now I need to take a top-down view and be more of a planner. And I've just learned from experience. I've just learned from not planning and having things go wrong. Being completely caught off guard, being wrong, realizing that my judgment was faulty. I mean, all of these things have happened to me and probably will in the future, and that's how I've learned to plan. It's unfortunate. It's, you know, I hate just reacting, but, you know, I guess my goal is that eventually I'll have reacted enough that, you know, I have better plans in place for the future. So at a certain point, everything will be moving a little bit more efficiently and I won't miss a beat.
How about Berkeley though?
Well, Berkeley would be okay because Liz can move and take over the Berkeley store. I think it's really going to play out, and as long as we really communicate with all the stores about what's happening, I think...
And how about financially? Is it going to work out for us? Everyone fits into all the...
Yep, we ran the numbers, and I think the most important way that I'm involved in helping Flight One plan for expansion is by stocking the fish pond. That's how I think of it. I really try to make sure that I have really strong assistant store leaders and really strong sales associates in other stores that I can identify that I can pluck to be leaders in our new stores as they open. I ideally do not want to be in a situation where I have to hire externally for a new store. Our culture is so specific, and the way that we run our business is so specific that it works so much better to put a leader in place that already knows Flight One through and through, that I'm really always thinking about what assistant store leaders do I have in the pipeline that we can promote, and then what sales associates can then take their place. So it's a constant progression.
In this 10 years, this has been our learning process. So now we've learned how to open stores efficiently. We have the crew to do it. We have the momentum. So we really feel confident that we can open 5 to 10 stores a year. 2 years ago, we opened 3 stores in 1 year. Not by choice, it just kind of happened, but we did it.
I think that the prospect of suddenly opening 20 new stores in the course of a year definitely makes me feel overwhelmed. I'm taking it one step at a time, but so far the maximum we've opened in 1 year has been 3. So it would be a really big jump, and I think that I can handle coordinating all the hiring and all the HR processes involved.
We've been very busy opening stores. We haven't begun to touch the product. Hi, I'm John, co-founder of Flight One. The product is our core competency. That's how we met, design and development. So we're very familiar with the process and we know what needs to happen, and at the moment a very small percentage of the product assortment is our brand.
Having our own product line really is the future of Flight One. It's going to be the base of our whole business. First of all, because it's a great product. Second of all, because you can't find it anywhere else. And third of all, we want to be the authorities on travel. So to be the authority on travel, I have to have my own product. You know, we hope to, in the very near future, to make our own line of luggage, you know, and make it the greatest luggage in the world. You know, that's our focus is really to become the gurus of travel in all respects.